Okay. Creepy music to boot. Interesting to see if anyone joins me on this weird Halloween party. Weird because it's the middle of the day here. Daylight seems odd, doesn't it? But we'll see. At least I've got spooky music. Oh, we've got a couple of people. Hello. Happy Halloween. Although it's the 1st of November here, so I feel like a fraud. These glasses are filthy. How you doing, silent people? Say hello. Or konnichiwa. Bridget, hello. I was just thinking I should have messaged a few people to say I'm going to go live, but here you are. Happy Halloween. Ooh, spooky. It doesn't really feel spooky being daylight. I've already had a beautiful walk on the beach. I do have a fan going. It's really hot here today. And because of Biscuit, I can't open up the house. I could close the door, actually, unless you can open that one. But there's no breeze anyway. None. Dead calm and pretty hot. How about you, Bridget? I watched your greenhouse video last night when I went to bed. Was that pre the storm the other day? Was that an old video or a new one? Halloween was so yesterday. Did you get any trick-or-treaters? I had my niece here last night and we were just sitting here chatting and heard a bit of noise on the path below and a whole family was walking past all decked out in costume. But down here you've got to put a balloon out the front if you're a Halloween-friendly home. And I was going to buy a couple of bags of caramello koalas and Freddo frogs in case anyone came to my house. And then I forgot. And the only thing I thought I could do would be give them Japanese snacks. But luckily nobody knocked on the door. So I'm going to be eating Japanese Halloween-themed snacks at 10:16 in the morning. It usually opens with ease. So, yeah, did you get any trick-or-treaters? We had about 15. I decorated outside. Pretty slow night. Wow, that's amazing. Down here they have a Facebook sort of community page. And if you're down for the Halloween stuff, you put your address on there and they do like a little map. So I'm assuming that's where the whole family of ghosts and ghoulies went. A couple of years ago, I only had one lot of trick-or-treaters and they were 4 13, 14-year-old surfer boys. And I was like, you're the only people that have come here, have everything. And I gave them so much shit. And they were over the moon because they were stoned. Music's crazy. I did notice in the playlist coming up soon is The Bad Clown. I'll be skipping that. I can't stand clowns and creepy clown music, even worse. So it looks like even though there's a whole 3 people watching, it might just be you and me, Bridget, chatting away. This will be fun. People heading down the path now, but they are not just as ghoulies because, of course, it is 10:17 a.m. I'll let Shannon know I'm live just in case she's around. I was hoping I'd get some Americans coming in who are off to Halloween parties and we can see their Halloween costumes. People might still be at work. I don't know. I looked at all the big channels and tried to... What's going on? Facebook's not working on my computer as usual. Does anyone else have that problem? Facebook just totally freezes up my whole friggin' computer. Tell me if the fan's making too much noise too. I've got it on at the moment. It's only a little one, but I can't even get back to my... Yeah, Facebook is completely frozen. I don't even know if I'm live at the moment. Fuck you, Facebook. Oh, I'm just going to shut out of it if it'll let me. Control-Alt-Delete. Task Manager. Facebook. Oh, Facebook doesn't come up as an option. That's nice. That's nice. So, yeah, the music's frozen. I don't know if I'm live. I'll just sit here like a dickhead. Hey, Save Robbie. I love you so much. Happy Halloween to you too, Robbie. Prime trick-or-treating time. Could be. Could be. Happy Halloween from the past. Exactly. No noise with the fan? Awesome. Yeah, it's really hot here today. Because of Biscuit, I can't open up my front door or the door onto the deck because she loves going out there because there's birds and lizards and echidnas. Although she's currently in one of her 3 safe spots. She's got 3 little spots that she likes to spend most of the day sleeping in. In the second spare bedroom, she's under the couch, which is kind of set up like a little living room, storeroom, bits of everything room. She seems to like that, or she likes getting under the other spare room bed, or she gets under the little chest of drawers in my walk-in roby thing. Spooky. It's kind of hard to be spooky in the middle of the day. But I just thought I'd do a little pre-Halloween party because a lot of the big guns are having Halloween parties. Are you having a Halloween party, Robbie? Yeah, fuck you, Facebook. Facebook's probably pissed at your Smooth Criminal episode. Probably. And I've got a second episode. I had so many stories I could have done. But I'm not going to repeat themes like they're bumped to the end. I've got 129 topics researched. I've got like the next 6 or 7 episodes partly written. It's full on, man. Like and subscribe to my Smooth Criminal channel, Smooth Criminal podcast channel on YouTube, or listen to it on iTunes and give it a rating. Bridget's done that. My niece did it last night. I've got a 5-star rating from 3 reviews. I'm sure all the podcasting networks are like, yeah, 3 reviews, 3 5 stars. They're just people she knows. We'll see how she goes in the real world. Robbie's going to have his spiritual medium friend on. Ooh, cool. Well, it's so hot here and I've got a few things to do in the household. I'm doing my tax return stuff. It's a bit late, but I'm doing it. So I might tune in later. Look at all the shit over there. You know, you get a cat. She doesn't like the beds, so I'm actually donating the 2 beds. They were $5 each at Kmart. They're going to be delivered to the cat home where I got her when she goes there for her monthly weigh-in. I'm supposed to be weighing her today, and I was going to go live with it, and then I was like, this is going to be a nightmare. And my niece said what you do is you get on the scales, weigh yourself, then you pick up the animal, weigh the 2 of you, subtract your weight. There you got her weight. So I'm not going to do live weigh-ins, but maybe when she goes in for her monthly weigh-in, we can go live. So I'll keep an eye out for your show, Robbie, and I might join you. So I did eat a little bit of coconut yogurt and granola and some fresh raspberries when I got home from the beach. I've got my orange Halloween-themed glass. And I've got this boxu, which is Japanese snack food, and apparently this box is Halloween themed. Yeah, I've adopted a cat, Robbie. There's a video called Introducing Biscuit, I think, on my channel. So you need to start checking her out. Oh, and she's got her own Instagram. Actually, Bridget, we'll see where Biscuit Boomba, all one word, Biscuit Boomba, BOOMBAH. 230 followers, and her Instagram page is a week old today. So she's quite the star. 1 photo a day. The last photo I put up yesterday is of a gimp mask to put on cats when you're going to give them a bath so they can't see the water. It's like they can feel it when you put them in there, and you're going to make your cat look like a gimp? That's perverted. Are you in costume, Robbie? If I get any Americans that come in, Biscuit is under the couch in the second spare bedroom, and she ain't coming out. She's cute, actually. I was trying to close off her safe spaces so that she'd spend time with me, but she doesn't like the noise of me, using appliances in the kitchen. She doesn't like the vacuum. And there's a central door here that I can close off one half the house, where there's 2 spare bedrooms that way and the bathroom laundry, and I can close that all off. And I'm actually quite happy for her to be down there. She pretty much sleeps till mid-afternoon and then starts coming out to harass me for food. Then she has dinner. Then she does exercise. We have playtime, which at the moment lasts about 5 minutes, but got to start somewhere. She's an overweight 9-year-old tabby. She's very aloof. I love her. I wanted a dog, so couldn't get a dog. Haven't got a fenced-in yard. Went with the next best option, a fat tabby. They're like dogs. They're not cats that get in your face, and they're not vocal. They don't walk around the house going meh, 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 the whole time. Oh, thanks for popping my podcast channel up there too, Bridget. Costume later. Oh, on Instagram as well. Oh, she is adorable, Robbie. She's lovely. And she's really, she's got resting bitch face. She's really sassy. I was like, oh, my God, my cat's so chill. And she has bitten my ankle, my hand. She's a feisty little bitch, basically. I love her. She's like Sandra, the cat version of Sandra. All 4 of you. I've got to eat a box of Japanese snack food. All right, let's just get on with it, hey? It could be, like you said, Bridget, prime trick-or-treating time, and that's fine by me. So, yes, we've opened it up, and the theme, Haunted Harvest. Woo! The pumpkins. Your pumpkin look great, Bridget. Look really cool. She's very cute, Robbie. She's the ACDC channel mascot. Actually, she's probably really better for the Smooth Criminal channel, to be honest. So we've got a Halloween-themed boxu. You always get these booklets that go through, like, the different prefectures where the foods come from. I think I just spotted there's some scary stories. And what I do is I go through and eat stuff, tell you what I think it tastes like. Yeah, there's some spooky tales from Japan. So at the end, if there are still people watching and I'm not going green from eating, because I'm hungry, I'm going to eat this whole box, I reckon, while we chat. But there's some spooky Japanese stories. And I don't want to peek in and see, so I'm turning my box around. Oh, my God. Isn't that what your pumpkin was like? Little ghost? Wasn't it a ghosty sort of shape? Sandra is a little adorable bitch. Cute. I've been interviewed on the radio about Biscuit. I've adopted a fucking Hobart celebrity. So many people follow 10 Lives, the cat centre where I got her from, and I got interviewed on Tuesday morning. Hang on, it's up for a week. This is how vain I am today. If anyone wants to, that link that I've just posted will take you to the ABC radio page in Hobart. And if you fast forward to, yeah, look, it's exactly like your pumpkin, Bridget. Can't believe it. If you fast forward the interview to, if you've got to use it in Chrome to be able to fast forward, and if you go to like the 2 hour, 15 minutes mark, there's a bit of a Xavier Rudd song, but it's a good song. So listen to that. And then you can listen to me being interviewed about Biscuit, the celebrity. And Helen Shield, who did the interview, refers to my godcat, Kevin McTurd, as a furry little sociopath. It's a great interview. Lots of fun. So, hey, Boxu buddies. Thank you for being a spooky Boxu member. I hope your October has been all treats and no tricks. Have you been to our blog lately? If you're craving more Japan, head on over to read our latest post on Japanese culture, snacks, and more. See you there, Danny Tang. You're going to listen. Well, don't listen now, Robbie. There's only 4 of you, and only 2 of you are talking. So, let's see. Sandra's spoiled as ever, pushes me around. She's doing great. Yeah, Biscuit's the same. But I should point out too, Robbie, in Australia, what you guys call a cookie, we call a biscuit. What you call a biscuit, we call a scone. So she's named after a cookie. If she was an American cat, her name would be Cookie. All right, we've got some sweet potato chips. They've actually put English on this packet, so I know what they are. Sweet potato chips. And yeah, because I'm hungry, it's possible that I will eat everything. You got tricked for Halloween. Daisy actually was sick for Halloween, freaked you out. She's okay now. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. So these smell really nice. So this is what they look like, little sweet potato. I don't know, the colour of the rind on that, I would say, is more an eggplant than a sweet potato, but anyway. Kind of weird. They're almost a sweet potato, like they're sweet potato chip. They are sweet, but not in a. I was thinking they would be what we call a sweet potato, the orange potatoes. These are potato, but they've got sweet flavouring. So when they're called sweet potato chips, it's not that they're made from sweet potato, it's that they're potato chips that are sweet. I can't really work out what the flavouring is other than it's sweet. The chances of me working it out are sweet fuck all because I speak no Japanese except for konnichiwa, arigato, sushi. That's about it. I'm glad Daisy's feeling better. This is maudlin music. I'll eat one more of these, but I'm not going to eat all of these now. They're nice. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, they're probably a 5. Because, you know, potato chips are salty and these are, it's almost a bit like a maple syrup flavour. We'll have a look at the end and see if anyone's still hanging around. I mean, there's only 3 now, so this could be over before my next snack. My last box. No, it's not. I was going to cancel and they've already sent me the next. I've already paid for the next box. But you accumulate points for as long as you're a member, and I ended up getting like an insane discount on my next box, the Christmas one. I'm like, I'll hang out till Christmas. Japanese Christmas snacks will be fun. So yeah, 2 more. These are only like $20 a month or something. It's not that expensive. So yeah, 5 out of 10 for the. They're not bad. They're just weird. They're like maple syrup flavored potato chips. They're kind of kooky. But yeah, look at all the biscuits, bloody toys back there. She's spoiled rotten. Everyone rocks up because they can't give her food because she's on a very strict metabolic diet. So everyone's rocking up with toys. This is my favourite one that she's got, and she actually does like it. This is an Australian galah. I might actually get these out on my deck. But how cute's that toy? And she does actually pick this up and take it around the house with her a little bit. That was from her Uncle Andrew. How cute is that? And Jemima, funny enough, she bought one for Biscuit as well. And my sister said, oh, no, she's already got a galah. So Jemima's actually giving it to her niece, Freya. Yeah, there's different types of boxes you can get, Bridget. This is the sample box, I think. I used to get the classic, but basically you get exactly the same stuff, but you just get 4 or 5 of them. And I'm happy just getting 1 or 2. So they were the sweet potato chips. Now, I knew there'd be some mochi, and this is a mochi. I was expecting mochi shaped like a ghost or a pumpkin or something. It looks like it might be a nut flavour. I do love a mochi. So this is another sweet snack. The galah, isn't it cute? So if you don't know what mochi is, it's like Japanese. They're like we would call these maybe a jube. I'm not going to say jelly because that's going to confuse everyone, because what you guys call jelly, we call jam. And what we call jelly, you call jello. But I'll just eat this mochi and tell you what flavour it is. I love mochi, so they're beautiful. Maybe walnuts. It's not very nutty. It's almost a little bit gingery, but there's a picture of a nut. I've ripped it. Oh, hang on, I can show you on the back. There is a picture of a nut on the wrapper. See that? No. It had focused, and now it hasn't. But anyway, it's a nut of some description. It's got a bit of a sour taste to it, but it's all right. A bit gingery, a bit sour, bit not really nutty. I'd give that maybe a 7 out of 10. Oh, orange gummy. Orange gummy. So, yeah, if anyone had have trick-or-treated at my place last night, there's a little ghost in a witch's hat and a little pumpkin. If I had have had anyone trick-or-treat at my place last night, they were going to, ooh, spooky ghosty. They were going to get these, but I'm glad that no one knocked on the door. I don't have my scissors. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're little. Oh, and they're shaped like little love hearts. Cuteness. It's just a little orange love heart gummy bear. Sorry, my hands are filthy. I did do some gardening this morning. I've had it. Oh, yum, and they're sour. Oh, I love sours. Yeah. 30 out of 10. Love them. Oh, yeah, they're really sour. They're great. And the packaging's cute as. So there's the winner so far, the orange gummy. Very nice. Just for you and me chatting, Bridge. Robbie's probably gone off to listen to the interview. And there's 2, 3 lurkers. What have we got here? More gummies. More gummies. Oh, a grape version. All right, we've got grape gummies. Again, we've got the creepy, spooky, Halloweeny thing. I reckon you should get boxes too, Bridget, because then we can do a dual unboxing like we did with the Bella box and see each other's reactions to things. I'm opening these up because I love gummies, and I know these will be sour. These are grape flavored ones, so they're purple. Cute again, little love heart. Yeah. Ooh. Sour, beautiful. Probably prefer the orange. The grape's a bit, you know, that fake grape flavor. What did they get? 30 out of 10 for the orange. I'll give these 28 out of 10. Yum. I've got a little tin that they can go in. Sarah McConnell, happy Halloween. I'm trapped on my porch handing out candy. Yeah, Bridget did say it was prime trick-or-treating time, so not that I wanted 83,000 people in here. I like having a small gathering. But if you're in costume, Sarah, and you feel like showing us later, I'll send you the link. Next up. Oh, Sanrio characters. Sanrio are the people behind Hello Kitty. And this looks like the character. Very spooky. Look, Halloweeny. It's got the pumpkins. It's even got little scars on its cute little face. Look, like the stitches and little ghosties floating around. Very nice, Japan. You've done a great job with your packaging for Halloween. So this is a Sanrio something. I guess it's a surprise what you get. Oh no, it's just a little cookie, little biscuit. It's a biscuit, or what you guys would call a cookie. So that little thing on the front's a Sanrio character. You'd probably get these with Hello Kitty on them too. Right, little cookie. It's got a lemon filling. It's very delicate pastry. I think it's a lemon filling, but it's not very strong. Really nice. I like the Japanese stuff that's sweet isn't sickly sweet. Like it's not over the top. So although the sweet potato chips are a bit weird, but yeah, I think it's lemon. Very nice. It's a bit like it's reminding me of what are the Australian biscuits, Monte Carlos, that have the 2 biscuits and the cream and raspberry. For some reason, this is reminding me of that. Not bad. D90, hello. You have to go to work. Well, I'm glad you got a little snooze, not a long one, but I'm glad I bored you to death earlier and you fell asleep. Happy Halloween to you too. Although it is the 1st of November here, so it feels a bit weird. I feel like a fraud, and it's broad daylight. The cookie was nice. I'll give it. It's kind of up there with a 25 out of 10. Oh, this is very Halloweeny. This actually says Happy Halloween too. We've got God knows what. There's some random little creature with bolts in its head like a little Frankenstein. There's a black cat. There's a jack-o'-lantern. There's candy, or what we call lollies or sweets. I'm assuming it's maybe biscuits shaped like this thing that's pretending to be Frankenstein. But wow, Japan, you do well on your decorations on your snacks. I mean, these are the sorts of snacks that kids take to school, and they don't do huge, like everything's little. So you get a couple of sweet treats. You don't get a huge bag. Oh, these are big fuck off rice crackers. And yes, as predicted, they are shaped exactly like, there's 2 of them. But they are shaped like the Frankenstein. So rice crackers, which I love. My favorite Japanese snacks are the rice crackers. There's seaweed in them. Yum. Tastes like a rice cracker. Tastes like it's got a bit of soy on it, maybe. It's wafer thin. It's nice and light. It's fresh. It's good. I do love them. These are always going to get 50 out of 10 in my book because they're my favourites. Oh, good. The packaging is adorable. So Japanese, even the way the boxes, I mean, I don't want to look in it so I see stuff, but even the boxes are just, that they come in, they're just gorgeous. Discover Japan through snacks. And there's all this stuff in the box too. Yeah. Really nice rice cracker. Its little friend will be gone by sundown. I think 50's over the top. I'll give it 30 out of 10. I'll let it come in, because these orange flavoured sours are actually really good. And the fact that they're little love hearts, even gooder. All right, soldiering on. Oh, these lacy sort of print on the packaging, and there's these purple and cream coloured puffball things. My hunch is they're sweet and maybe raspberry or strawberry flavoured, but you never know with these boxes. I thought those chips were going to be salty, sweet potato chips, but they're actually potato chips that are sweet, like almost maple syrup flavour. I'm not sure about this. I'm not a huge fan of the berry flavours, as some of you would know, unless it's fresh fruit. But it looks like a big, chunky kidney bean. And I'm thinking it's going to be... See you later, D90. I think it is going to be sweet. Oh, it smells savoury. Okay. Oh, it completely, like, dissolves in your mouth. That's the most nondescript, weird thing I've eaten in a long time. Texturally, they're kind of weird because they look like they're going to be crunchy and munchy, and they sort of dissolve in your mouth. I can't say I'm a fan. I mean, they're not bad, but they'd be the last thing out of the box that I'd eat out of desperation, maybe. I don't know, is it pomegranate or cherry? And then there's a weird savoury aftertaste. These are 2 out of 10. These are really weird. I can't pick the flavour. It's kind of a bit barbecue saucy or plum saucy sort of flavour. And they're sort of sweet. And then they have this really full-on savoury. There's this little kick at the end. I don't know what the fuck they are. They're weird. You're back, Bridget. Good. Well, I just ate these weird things. I don't know what else you might have missed. I'm actually going to eat this other rice cracker to get rid of the flavour of those other things. They're weird. Oh, and the flavour is really familiar, but it's wrong. It shouldn't be. Maybe it's tomato. It's good. I'm eating this to get rid of it. So if any of the 6 of you are in Halloween costumes and you want to show us, you're more than welcome to take a link. So what was the lawn mowing drama, Bridget? What happened? I won't even finish those. They're going in the bin. They're weird. I mean, look at them. Even the fact they're in a packet that's just got lace on it, that's weird. People have run away. I've lost half of my viewers in 1 second with that. Or it's me eating. Someone did comment on one of my unboxings. There's nothing grosser than watching somebody eat. And I'm like, dead set. Maybe you shouldn't watch me unbox food next time. Sarah's in sweatpants. Well, that's kind of the appropriate attire if you're stuck on the porch handing out lollies to kids. These have saved the day. Those things in lace, wrong, man. Haven't got to the tea bag yet. My God, the tea bag. I don't think it was the last box, but a tea bag from one of my Boxy boxes. I had it the other morning, and I try and do like little tea rituals. I've got a really gorgeous Marimako teapot with really cute little cups that match it. Oh my God, it was so fucking good. So I went onto the Boxu website and ordered a box. It was absolutely divine. It was just a black tea, but it was just so yum. Okay. Now we've got another sort of, Baby Star. So this character is called Baby Star, and she's pretending to be a witch on a broom. More Halloween themed. And it says on the back, trick or treat. Trick or treat. And then there's the front. And there's Baby Star riding a broomstick like a little witchy poo. Ooh, spooky. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'll itch it while that's blocking my face. All right, so these to me look like those little flavoured noodly things. I've had ones like this before. Actually, you know, if kids had knocked on the door last night and they got these treats, it's kind of cool. They'd be like, wow. Yeah, so that's what they look like. They just look like 2-minute noodles that have been cooked and deep fried and then rolled in some sort of seasoning. They're yummy as. Oh, I like these. Look at that, even the jack-o'-lantern with the picture of the little things. Japan's so good with this sort of stuff. All their packaging is so cute. Kim Smith, hello. Hey, look. The Kim Smith Memorial Scrunchie. I love them. Wear them every day. Love them. Need to order some, actually. And I need to go and write crazy reviews all over the May, and now I've forgotten what it's called. Shit. I've got the card. I'll do it. May and... Is it May and Jules? It just got stuck in my tooth. Sorry. I don't mind watching people eat. I mean, people make money eating on camera, so it can't be them. I agree, and I did say to this guy, you reckon that's the most disgusting thing? I can think of a billion disgusting things that are way more disgusting than that. Yeah, these are yummy. These are just like little, we call them 2-minute noodles here. They're a bit smaller than a ramen, and they just basically, if you get chicken chow mein in Chinese restaurants in Australia, you get this stuff to put on top too. These are yummy. They'll get eaten. Working our way through the box here. There can't be that much left. Oh, they do a lot of, the Japanese do a lot of these kind of puffy type things, but like a cheese puff. They do a lot of these. These aren't Halloween themed from what I can see. It's just the usual packaging. Oh, and those noodly things, I mean, they're delicious, but they're not like blow your tits off kind of delicious. They're delicious. They're 25 out of 10. It makes you happy that I've got your daughter's scrunchie. Yes. Pop the proper name or the link or something, Kim. So the card's in my bedroom. I've actually got a little parcel to send to you. I've just been a bit slack. Oh, I will show you these. Oh, these are grabs. They're like a rice cracker, but in a little puff. They've got seaweed in them. These are yummy. Haven't had a heap of sweet stuff, which is good. I've had the mochi. That weird, I don't know if it's tomato, I don't know if it's cherry, I don't know if it's pomegranate thing. The potato chips are actually sweet. They're weird. But these are great. Yum. Really nice. 25 out of 10. Still a few things left. Oh my God, it's Hello Kitty. Yay. I love Hello Kitty. I've got quite a few Hello Kitty things. We had that little Sanrio character cookie before. Where he gone? Yeah, this little one. So that was one of the Sanrio characters in its little Halloween attire. And I've got, yeah, it's exactly the same. So I'm not going to open that. It's another one of those little cookies, but this one's Hello Kitty being a witch on a broomstick with her little bat. Cute, huh? And it's got a little puzzle too. You know, one of those maze puzzles. But how kids this stuff, like, you know, little Japanese school kids get something like this in their lunchbox and they've got a yummy little cookie to eat, but there's also a little puzzle for them to do. I think that's so cute. Oh, this one I reckon might be a this could be it is. This one's a game as well. It's spot the differences. Because if you have a look at the scar up there, hang on, there, on the ear, and then on the other one, different spot. Spot the difference. So yeah, I won't eat this one. I've already had one. It was delicious. That one was lemon filled. This one might have a different filling, but I'm excited. It's a Hello Kitty Bicky. Joe, that's it. May and Joe. Thank you. Yeah, I love mochi. I've only had one. Normally I get quite a few mochi, but there's a couple of things left. One of them's going to be a tea bag. Speaking of, we've got organic hojitsu. This is a hojisha, roasted organic Japanese green tea. All the teas I've had have been absolutely lovely, except for the ones that are like they look like little hard seeds, and I ate one of those seeds one time. I didn't realize they were actually just tea balls that you put in and they sort of dissolve, and they're delicious. But I did eat one thinking it was a snack. Yeah, so I've got a little green tea. Pretty cute. 3 more things. All right. This is a little individual corn. It's a little corn rice cracker, I reckon. Well, you know, rice cracker, but corn flavored. Look at the packaging. It's got its little cob of corn with its face on there. But that's what I mean. Like, I mean, it is a bit excessive packaging, but they'll put, this will be one of the snacks that goes in a Japanese lunchbox. And then, you know, like maybe that little Hello Kitty cookie. They're just little tiny snacks. They're not huge bags of chips. And they sort of ceremony for even opening up, which this is about to get eaten. Try this. See if it is a corn flavored rice cracker. It's nice, but it's fucking weird. I wouldn't call it corn. I mean, it sort of is. It's more like sweet corn than if you just cooked a corn on the cob. This is more like the tinned sweet corn flavour. But it's still savoury and salty. Yeah, 20 out of 10. No, I said mushy. Right, 2 left. I think this is mochi. I can feel it, man. It's mochi. So just a little individual mochi. The last one was this wrapper, and it was kind of like a nut flavor based on that thing. I think it was meant to be a nut flavor. This has absolutely nothing on the outside, but it's definitely mochi. Mochi, yum. The texture's beautiful. Well, this has got a bit of spicy. They're all so different. Sometimes there's nuts and things inside. This one looks like it might have something inside, but it's also got some sort of seasoning on it. Yummy, but I don't know what it is. It did have a nutty thing in it. don't know. It's good. Moshi's always good. Probably this one's probably a 22 out of 10. Oh, in America they pronounce it mochi. Mochi or moshi? Mochi. Moshi. Let's see how to pronounce it. Mochi is how you pronounce it, according to this. I call them mochi. 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 Hang on. I've always called them mochi because I eat them in the mosh pit. Here we go. Ready, Ron?
Mochi. Mochi. Mochi.
Mochi. All right. I'll stop saying mochi. How to pronounce mochi the correct way from Spoon University. It's so much more than a dessert fad. Rich history in Japanese culture. Muji. Okay, so here are the different pronunciations. Muji, mushi, moshi, moji, moshi. And a chewy sweet dessert often filled with ice cream. These ones aren't, clearly, because they come in the mail. Made out of rice. It's made out of mochi gomi, aka glutinous rice. Mochi gomi. Okay, well, tell me how to fucking pronounce it. How to pronounce it. Despite its extensive history, not many people living outside Japan know how to pronounce mochi the way most Japanese people do, and it is mo. But it's more like mochi, M-O, so it's like mochi. I don't know. Who's Japanese? You love my scoring. Yeah, I think it's more mochi, like I call it mochi, but I think it's more mochi. How do you pronounce M-O-H? Mo. There's definitely a H at the end, isn't it? Like it's not mo as in M-O. It's like mochi. Mochi. I don't know. Moshi is what we call it because we mosh pit. The word will be in your head all day. Me too. All right, there's one thing left. I'm starting to feel a little bit green. If you do want to get boxy, Bridget, there's the code. It's always the same. Crave 10 and you'll get 10% off your first box. There's only 2 people watching. Wow, I know how to draw a crowd and hold one. I'm not actually going to eat this because these are these beautiful bean curdy cakey things, and I do really like taking them to work with me, and I'm also feeling a bit green. So a quick run back through. I just want to find out what a few of the things were that I ate. In particular, those weird pink things. So we had, I love it too, they give you a little Japanese lesson. Look at that. Halloween. Halloween. They said it, not me. Yeah, exactly, Kim Mosh Pit. So we had the beautiful green tea, which will just be delightful. And the green teas are so perfect, and you boil the water first and you let the water sit for 5 minutes, then you put it in the cup. You don't burn green tea. And then this particular one says let it infuse for 60 seconds, but like an Australian green tea, a green tea that you buy in Australia, they really should steep for 3 to 5 minutes, and then they're beautiful. But people buy green tea trying to be healthy, and they boil the kettle, put the hot water straight onto it, and it tastes fucking disgusting. So always with green tea, it's a routine of patience. So yeah, boil the kettle, let it sit for, it doesn't have to be 5 minutes, but just don't put it in at boiling point. And 5 minutes is usually the temperature's dropped. And then I normally steep for another 5. So it's like 10 minutes before I have it, but it's if it's done properly, it's beautiful. These ones say to steep for 60 seconds or to taste. So yeah, that's that. But I want to find out the mysterious flavors. This biscuit thing is a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin flavored snack. So it's an Anpan, which is the name of the biscuit, and it will have a sweet pumpkin filling and a very sort of cakey outside. I've had a few Anpans before in the boxes. Oh, good work. Thanks for putting that in there, Bridget. Yeah, learn Japanese, Kim. It's the way forward. I mean, it's the one that's being taught at every school. Now, what I didn't in Australia, what I didn't get, and I'm kind of upset about, was a black tea, a kosher black tea donut. The bigger boxes would have got the donut, which I love a donut. I would have loved a Japanese donut. But yeah, I get the smallest box and I missed out on that, but that's okay. Yes, I was right. This was a walnut mochi. Walnut mochi. Mochi. Mochi mochi. Maybe that's why everyone left, because I didn't say mochi properly. Or mochi. I don't know. But anyway, that was walnut flavored. So I got that one right. And this little other guy one, the other one that I had that didn't have anything on the wrapper, that one, that was a walnut flavor as well. So they were both walnut mochis. Moving right along, we then had the, okay, so the sweet potato chips, brown sugar was the flavor. What did I say? Maple syrup. Yeah, I can see it now completely. I'll try another one. Salt and brown sugar flavor. Yep, it's brown sugar. And a potato chip. Oh, these fucking things. These actually are sweet potato. I kind of get it now. I still don't like them. But they are a mochi puff. Is what they're called. And they were sweet potato flavored. Aren't you that brown sugar potato chips wrong too? Spanish. Yeah. I started learning Spanish a couple of years ago. It's actually not hard. I mean, we could speak a bit of Spanish. I could count to 10 and stuff like that because of watching Sesame Street in Australia. I knew it when I went to the States to live there. I knew quite a more Spanish than I realised. And I think I learnt most of it on Sesame Street. Cane syrup. Yes, I have heard of cane syrup. You can buy it here. That was kind of strange. They're going in the bin. I got the 2 Sanrio cookies. I've saved the Hello Kitty one. And I got the, I don't know what I did with the other wrapper. It's blown away. Oh, no, there it is. It's hiding behind the menopausal fan. So those are 2 little Sanrio cookies that I got. They were really nice. I've got crumbs everywhere. And the flavors, okay, chocolate and pudding. So the one I had is presumably, there was the pudding one, which I thought was lemon, but now it makes sense. It was more custardy, yeah. And this one will be a chocolate one. So that's cool. I got the gummies, which I really like. The orange are my preferred flavour, but I like the grape as well. They're gummies and they're sour and they're shaped like love hearts. So they tick a lot of boxes. They were delicious. Oh, back to 3 people. Look out. Taking over YouTube, people. Look out. The random corn cracker, that weird little fella. Oh, it was butter corn. Okay, remember I said I thought it tasted like sweet corn, which it did. But it's meant to be like the flavour of buttered corn. There was good sugar in their butter. My dad used to make cane syrup the old school way, really good and organic, before organic was a thing. Yeah, weren't they lovely, all those things that our parents made? That my grandmother used to have a butter churn, and she, I mean, not that I remember it, but she made butter for my dad and his brothers when they were kids, and I think she made it a couple of times, and it tasted like nothing I've ever had before or since. It's beautiful. The mushroom chips. I didn't get mushroom chips. I'm happy about that because they look like sliced up mushrooms that are turned into chips. And I'm not anti-mushroom, but I just don't think I want to eat a chip that's a mushroom, personally. There was a big fat rice cracker that would have been in the bigger boxes, which I didn't get, but I don't mind. I've got sufficient rice crackery type things. Oh, these are ramen sticks. Oh, no. Yeah, they are. These. That's what they call them, ramen sticks. And I said they were a bit like ramen noodles, but yeah, ramen sticks. And the flavour, they're fried in rice oil. Oh, noodles with beef tongue and black pepper. They're a different packet. Maybe these aren't the ones. No, they do taste beefy now that I think of it. They're really nice. These are really yummy. Halloween edition with Baby Star. Baby Star as a witch for Halloween. They are beef flavoured, definitely. And they're good. They like eating beef flavoured 2-minute noodles, I guess. These little fuckers are obviously rice crackers as well. And these have seaweed, yes. These were yummy. And it's pretty much just a rice cracker with seaweed, as previously acknowledged. Yum. Oh, wait. Sorry. The bigger box got 2 packets of ramen sticks, and this is the Baby Star. It's the one I got. And then there was this other one. Those ones. I mean, there's an advantage to getting a bigger box. You get a couple more things. But what I found was you basically get the same stuff, but like 2 or 3 versions of each. And, yeah, a couple of extra items that you don't get in this one. But I don't feel guilty about $20 or whatever I pay. Or it might be 30 with post. I don't know. Bridget, I'm sure you'll fill me in on that. And then there were these rice crackers that I ate, and they were divine. And another packet of rice crackers that I didn't get, which is those ones. So I missed out on like a donut, some ramen sticks, and another packet of rice crackers. But other than that, I got everything. So not bad. You're making jelly. See, I mentioned that before you arrived, Kim. In Australia, what you call jelly, we call jam. What you call Jello, we call jelly. Before we sign off, I'll just do a spooky, scary story from Japan. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to paraphrase it. But I thought I'd sign off with a Halloween-themed story from Japan. Oh, thank you for flogging Biscuit's Instagram. You still can tomatoes. Yeah, I make passata. Used to save tinfoil. My ex-radio host, his parents used to save, when a block of soap or a cake of soap gets down to hardly any, they used to put all of those little bits of soap into a stocking and tie it in a knot and then use that as soap. Like, they used every single thing, whereas we're a bit slack these days. I sort of get down to that last little bit of soap and I just chuck it out. But his parents used to get a stocking and save them and then to put a knot in it, and they'd use that as soap. Resourceful. I just don't like the idea of A, having to buy some stockings to do it, and B, having a stocking with soap in it to wash. I don't know. But one day I shouldn't do that. There could be an apocalypse. We could all be doing that again. Thank you for flogging all my links, Bridget. You're a champ. So let's see. The Japanese have been scaring the world for a long time now. They're blockbusters Ringu and Ju-on, which I've never heard of either of them, which got Hollywood remakes. Japanese culture in general is deeply connected to the idea of ghosts and spirits in people and inanimate objects. Even texts as old as the Tale of Genji, 1021 CE. So what would there? We've got BC. What's their CE? Chinese Empire? What does CE stand for? So like they were pre-Chinese, like they were part of the Chinese Empire, and then when they broke away, so they've got CE. Let's have a look. I thought I was going to explain it. So they've got AD as well, huh? I mean, CE marking. No, that's the Council of the European Union. That does get used in Japan too. I don't want the CE mark. I want the history. Anywho, because they didn't adopt the Western calendar, right? So their CEs are AD and their BCE is BC. Because they used the Chinese calendar, started using that in the 6th century. Then they abandoned it in 1873 when they adopted the Gregorian calendar, recalibrated all their existing systems to coincide with that. So that's kind of answered it. But the top of that article, it says that, yeah, what they put as CE, we have as AD, and what we have as BC, they have BCE. There you go. Hi, Spacey. Sup? Well, Spacey, I just devoured a Japanese Halloween-themed boxu box, and I'm feeling a little bit green. I was just mucking around till the big guns come on. I've noticed there's a lot of YouTubers doing Halloween parties, and I'm just wrapping up with a little bit of Japanese spooky tale from Japan. But yeah, they're texts that go back to 1021 CE, so 1021 AD. That doesn't seem right. Well, whatever. A long fucking time ago, right? They have stories of mischief, spirits causing mischief. They're into it. But today we learn about Japan's most famous kaidan. And I've got to go to the front where we have our Learn Japanese and see what that means. Kaidan, a ghost story. Okay, a ghost story. See, we're learning shit. Here you go. I'm teaching you stuff, Kim. So the ghost story comes from Sari Shiki. There was a servant girl named Okiku. She worked at the Aoyama family's mansion and had caught the eye of Samurai Tessan Aoyama. So she's working there and she's caught the eye of the son. Got it. Since she continued rejecting him, she caught his eye. Since she continued rejecting him, he came up with a plan. He convinced her that she had lost one of the family's 10 precious plates, a crime that warranted death. Fuck, I sent Jemima home with some extra pizza that I made last night for her on a plate. I hope she doesn't lose it. At least here the death penalty won't apply. Anyway, she searched, counting the plates over and over again, and couldn't find the 10th plate. He promised that if she accepted his love, he would spare her, but still she refused him. And in anger, he threw her down the mansion's well where she died. Holy shit. I mean, scary stories from Japan. I was thinking, yeah, it might be a bit scary. This is fucking creepy as fuck. Anyway, soon after, her ghost could be heard counting up from 1 to 9. One. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need this. Hang on. Creep. Yeah. Well, that's almost pretty. What about Mysteria? So we're doing a Halloween thing in broad daylight. Anyway, Australians, we're not really into it. I mean, we kind of are, limply, but it's not a big deal here. We don't have 365 day a year Halloween shops or stores, for example. Although there is a all year round Christmas shop in is it Swansea up the east coast. Kind of weird. No, not Swansea. Try a bummer. Okay, so meanwhile, he's this dude, rich dude, flashy house, chick working there. She's not into him. He should have watched He's Just Not That Into You, the Japanese version of She's Just Not That Into You, and he would have moved on. But no, he didn't. And so he came up with a plan and told her that one of the plates was missing, which had a death penalty, hoping that she would, and he said to her, if you give me your love, you will not die. And she's like, fuck off. So he threw her down a well and she carked it. And then soon after carking it, her ghost could be counting from 1 up to 9. Now, oh, wait. She'd count 1 through 9. It said that when she reached 10, she screamed. But whether it was to torment the deceitful Tessin Aoyama or in agony over not finding the 10th plate, we'll never know. She didn't like Tessin Aoyama. She's fucked off about the plate. I would be too. A missing plate, that would fuck me over, my OCD. If I had 10 plates and then there was just 9, that missing plate, I'd have to go and buy a 10th. I would. And I'd search high and low to get matching ones. So that was the scary story from Japan. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Here's a question before we depart on this Halloween special. If, look at the wacky members. I didn't know you could do this, but some wacky members have sent in some wacky photos. Where's my StreamYard gone? Look at this wacky guy with his ears on. He looks happy, doesn't he? Happy and wacky. And then this dude won. Look, he's happy. He's won a heap of shit. He's in a bloody Japanese snack coma. Digital dork. Digital dork. Biscuit wants to follow Digital dork. Here we go. On Instagram. Digital dork. Noodles and stuff. Oh, that's drawings. That doesn't look like the food coma guy. Just a queer doodling dork. Maybe it is. Digital dork, all one word. Nathan Alexander. Found him. Follow. Dad, producer, editor, Pugman. Yep, there he is with his boxers. All right, we're following this guy, this rooster. Where does he live? He does have a pug. Nathan Alexander, he sounds professional. Wacky photos. He's a wacky funster. I'm trying to spot him. Oh, he's won some award. Is it Clio Entertainment? Like an Oscar, but not. There's a picture of him dressed up as Wesley from The Princess Bride. I like this guy already. Oh, sleep with one eye open. Kids, dogs, mates. I know that guy. God, he looks like someone I know. I think he's Americano. Anywho, Deviled eggs. There's a photo of deviled eggs. On that note, I hope you all have a happy Halloween. Dover 4. Dr. Rob, hello. Oh, everyone's arriving now. Everyone's arriving. Hang on, I'll just go back up and read on the chattery. Did you like the spooky story? I guess I'll find out. Dover 4. Here's my sweet Tori. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you too, sweet Dover 4. Your video popped up under recommended. New subscriber here. Love your content. Thank you, Dr. Rob. Thank you very much. I think I've seen you around, Dr. Rob. Did you put a comment on my Smooth Criminal podcast? That's probably why this was recommended to you. I think you did. So thank you, Dr. Rob. It's nice to have you here. Space Monster. Great, sitting by the beach listening to Tori go. Oh, nice. I went on the beach this morning. I took some people on a walk to my other beach. Mem was up, and she was going to see her doctor, so she came for the walk too. Because there's 3 beaches within walking distance of my house. But I took you guys this morning, some of the guys to let's shut that up, to Blue Lagoon and Red Ochre Beach, and then we walked around in front of the bluff, not around the seaside, the land side, and back down onto the beach that I normally take you groovers on. Spacey, I like Japanese spooky stories too, and that was a ripper. That was a ripper. Dover, you look like I've lost. No, I haven't. No. Oh, my bra straps. Why didn't anyone tell me? I hate that. I hate that. That's that middle-aged woman thing of bras. Thanks for saying I look like I've lost weight. I haven't. Biscuit has. There's a doctor in the house. I know. What sort of doctor is Dr. Rob, I wonder? Oh, hang on. Creepy music. I know. I had to try and make it a little bit Halloween-y because it's, broad daylight. Dr. Rob, I'm a PhD in sociology, not a real doctor. Well, you are. If you're a PhD, you're a doctor, right? A doctor in sociology. Dover 4, how art thou, creepy sub? Perfect for YouTube, Dr. Rob. Yeah, Bridget, you're spot on. There's a huge demand for the Dr. Robs. There should be more of you. Kim's been busy with her granddaughters. Spacey's getting spooked by me on the beach. I'm going back to the beach today because although there's a lot of smoke coming in, we've got a lot of bushfires happening in Tassie already, and it's 1st of November. Happy Halloween. Sitting on the beach in Sydney. Yep, it's shit. I've been crapping on for over an hour. I always go, I'll just do half an hour, and then it's like, fuck, okay. Sit in the dark, hop out and scare people. Not looking very spooky. Well, no, I don't get into Halloween. I had one group of people walk past the house last night. They were trick-or-treating, and Jemima, my niece, and I just lay low and pretended we weren't into it. I just ate a whole box of Japanese Halloween-themed snack food. I've got an orange glass. And it's about as Halloween-y as I fucking get, Spacey. Doesn't sound like you are. I bet you're not sitting on the beach in a pumpkin outfit. Bye, Dover 4. When I have a layover in Hobart. Well, you keep saying that. I don't believe you. Spacey. Bridget, your air quality is horrible. What with smoke as well? Like, it's really bad. You love listening to my crap. Thank you. I love talking crap. So it's a happy marriage we have, Spacey. Central Coast. Yeah, is the air shit in Sydney? Of course he has shit in Sydney. I mean, on a clear day, it's shit in Sydney. It's polluted. And don't take that as a criticism. It's a fact. It's like LA. You fly over LA and it's like somewhere below the smog, you will find a city sprawling for kilometers on end, miles on end. So yeah, that's it from me. I think all the big YouTube guns are doing Hawaiian specials, Halloween specials. I'm sure some of you will find them riveting. This was meant to be a little drama-free post-drama channel pig out on Japanese snacks, and for the most part they were good, but I am feeling a bit unwell. It's easier to do it with Laura. We can share stuff. I don't think you're meant to eat the whole box in one sitting. Not that I have, but there's a combination of, sweet things and sour things. I might end it on one of my favourites from this box, which was the orange sours, shaped like a love heart. So from me to you, much love on Halloween. Look, it's orange. It's orange, Spacey. How's that for Halloween themed? From me to you, have a happy Halloween, whatever you do. See you soon. Stay groovy. Bye.